Imagine for a moment that everything you struggle with, every fear, every self-doubt, isn't just an obstacle, but a map leading you to your true purpose. Think about it. What if the key to understanding yourself and your purpose lies in the very parts of you that you try to ignore or hide? Today, we'll explore one of the most powerful concepts in psychology and philosophy, Carl Jung's theory of the shadow. This isn't just about abstract ideas. It's about uncovering truths that can change your life. By the end, you'll not only understand your shadow, but also discover how it holds a secret to your purpose, potential, and freedom. Carl Jung, a pioneer of depth psychology, believed that the shadow is the unconscious part of ourselves that we reject or disown. It consists of all the traits, desires, and aspects of our personality that we consider unacceptable or shameful. Yet, paradoxically, this very shadow contains the seeds of our greatest strengths and the blueprint for a fulfilling life. Think about it. How often do we avoid certain thoughts or behaviors because they make us uncomfortable? How often do we judge others for traits we secretly recognize in ourselves? If you've ever had a strong reaction to someone else's actions, it might be because they've touched a part of your own shadow. Jung once wrote, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." The shadow isn't just about darkness. It's about potential. It's about the energy we bury because we're too afraid or ashamed to face it. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are there parts of yourself that you try to keep hidden? Even from yourself? Perhaps the fear of failure, deep-seated anger, or envy. Maybe it's a passion or desire you convince yourself is wrong or impractical. What if these weren't flaws to be erased, but messages waiting to be understood? Jung believed that by confronting our shadow, we integrate it into our conscious awareness. He called this process individuation, becoming whole. This isn't easy. It takes courage and honesty, but the rewards are immense. Individuation means discovering who you truly are, not just the persona you show to the world, but your complete and authentic self, including both light and shadow. Every hero in mythology faces their shadow. Think of Hercules, who had to confront his own rage and flaws, or Luke Skywalker, who had to face his inner darkness before becoming a Jedi. These stories reflect our own psychological journeys. The question is, are you ready to take the first step? Are you willing to look at the parts of yourself you've been running from and ask, what are you trying to teach me? Jung teaches us that the shadow isn't an enemy, but a guide. It speaks to us through our dreams, fears, and relationships. Have you ever had a recurring dream or felt drawn to a particular idea or person? These may be signs of your shadow trying to communicate with you. The process of working with your shadow begins with awareness. Pay attention to emotions and reactions that feel intense or out of proportion. These often reveal aspects of yourself that you've hidden away. Once you identify them, the next step is acceptance. This doesn't mean acting on every impulse, but rather acknowledging these parts of yourself without judgment and understanding their role in your life. Imagine how freeing it would be to no longer fear your flaws, but instead see them as tools for growth. Think of how much more authentic and confident you could become by embracing your whole self. In the next sections, we'll explore how to integrate your shadow. We'll uncover practical steps to turn what feels like darkness into light, and see how this can lead to a life of purpose. And remember, the most profound insight is yet to come. Let's continue this journey into the depths of your inner world and uncover the extraordinary potential within you.